Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Math 6 Academy. In this video, we are going to learn about the basic definitions of the trigonometric functions and also the identities and trigonometric ratio values at specific angles with proof. Okay, so that you will see in this video. So first of all, definitions. So to define the trigonometric ratios, we need a right triangle. Okay, so here I am taking a right triangle ABC, right angle at B. So here AB is the height or altitude and BC is the base and AC is the hypotenuse. Okay, so here when I am taking angle theta here, with respect to the angle theta, opposite side is AB, adjacent is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Okay, so now here when you use the angles of property of a triangle, sum of all interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. This angle is 90. This is theta. So 180 minus 90 minus theta becomes 90 minus theta. So angle A is 90 minus theta. Okay. So with respect to the angle A or 90 minus theta, opposite side is BC, adjacent is AB, hypotenuse is AC. Okay. So now we will define the trigonometric ratio values. So first trigonometric ratio is sin theta. Sin theta is defined by opposite by hypotenuse. Okay. So here what is opposite to the theta means here AB by hypotenuse is AC. So AB by AC is nothing but the sin theta. Next cos theta. So here cos theta is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse, and here adjacent is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Next trigonometric ratios is tan theta, and this tan theta is nothing but the ratio of the sine and also cos, means sin theta by cos theta, or else you can write opposite side by adjacent. So here opposite is AB, adjacent is BC. So AB by BC is the tan theta. Next trigonometric ratios are reciprocal to the sine, cos, tan respectively. So the reciprocal of the sine is nothing but cosecant. So cosecant means here hypotenuse divided by opposite. So here opposite side is AB and hypotenuse is AC, so that here AC by AB. Next secant theta. So secant theta means here hypotenuse by adjacent. So here hypotenuse is AC and adjacent is BC with respect to the angle theta. So next cot. So cot theta is nothing but cos theta by sin theta, or else 1 by tan theta. Both are equal. So or else you can write here adjacent by opposite. So here adjacent is BC and opposite is AB with respect to the angle theta. So these are the 6 trigonometric ratios. Okay. So with respect to the angle theta, right? So now we will see some identities in trigonometry. So here, as we know, this is a right triangle. So in right triangle, Pythagoras theorem we can apply. So here hypotenuse is AC square is equal to sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. That is the Pythagoras theorem statement. In a right triangle, square of the hypotenuse is equals to sum of the squares of the remaining two sides. So this is square. So what I am doing is here, simply I will divide both the sides with AC square on both sides. So here AC square when you are dividing on both sides. So here AB by AC square. So here I am writing directly here. I am dividing both sides with the AC square. So here AB square by AC square will get. So AB square by AC square I am writing as AB by AC whole square. And here also BC by AC whole square we can write. So here AC square and AC square will get cancelled and we get 1 here. Okay. So now AB by AC, what is mean by AB by AC means here sin theta. AB by AC means sin theta. So here sin theta whole square plus BC by AC means here cos theta whole square. So here sin theta whole square means here sin theta into sin theta, that is nothing but sin square theta plus cos square theta, which is equal to. This is the first identity. Okay, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So next what we have to do means here already we have got sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so now what I am doing means here divide both sides by cos square theta. When you divide both sides with the cos square theta, you get sin square theta by cos square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta is equal to 1 by cos square theta. So sin square theta by cos square theta we can write as sin theta by cos theta whole square, and here both will get cancelled, cos square by cos square. 1 by cos theta whole square means here 1 by cos theta whole square. So sin theta by cos theta means here what? It is tan square theta. Sin theta by cos theta means tan theta. Because of this whole square we will get tan square theta plus 1 is equal to 1 by cos. 1 by cos means here reciprocal of the cos is secant, so that secant square means here secant square theta. So tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta, or else you can write secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so this is the second identity. Now again I am taking the first identity here. Now I am dividing both sides with the sin square theta. Divide both sides by sin square theta. So when you are dividing both sides sin square theta, here sin square theta plus sin square theta plus cos square theta by sin square theta is equal to 1 by sin square theta. So here sin square theta will get cancelled and you will get 1 plus cos square theta by sin square theta means here cos theta by sin theta is cot. So you will get cot square theta is equal to 1 by sin. It means it is a reciprocal. So cosecant. So here cosecant square theta. So reciprocal of sin means 1 by sin. 1 by sin means it is cosecant. So cosecant square theta. And this also can be written as what? Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. So this is one more identity. So the three main identities are this: sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, and cos theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so that's all about the identities. So now you will see this trigonometric ratio values at specific angles. So here first we will see at 30 degrees and of course 60 degrees. Okay, the trigonometric ratio values at 30 degrees and 60 degrees. So for this what I am doing is here I am taking an equilateral triangle ABC. I am taking an equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle means what? All sides are equal. So here I am taking each side is equal to A. Now when you draw the perpendicular here, it is nothing but the median, of course, and divides into two equal parts. So here BD is equals to DC. And as we know, in equilateral triangle all angles are equal to 60 degrees. So here angle B is equal to 60. And in triangle ADB, angle B is equal to 60 degrees, angle D is equal to 90 degrees. So here angle A is what? So here when you use the angle sum property in the triangle ADB, here 90 plus 60 plus question mark sum x is equal to 180. So here, so what we get means here angle A is equal to 30 degrees. Okay, so now this angle is 30. So here median and altitude both are same in the equal triangle. So that means here AD divides BC into two equal parts. So BD is nothing but here what? A. Because BC is equals to 2A, BD is equals to A. So now what is AD now here? So to find AD, you have to apply Pythagoras theorem in the triangle ADB. So here AB square is equals to AD square plus BD square. So here AB square means here 2A whole square and AD square we don't know and BD square means here A square. So here 4A square minus A square is equals to AD square. So here 3A square is equals to AD square. So AD is equals to root 3 into A. Okay, so this is the AD value. So now how to find the trigonometric ratio values at 30 and 60 we will see now first. So here at 30 degrees. So here sin 30. So sin 30 means here angle A. Okay, in the triangle ADB. So with respect to angle 30, opposite side is BD, hypotenuse is AB and adjacent is AD. Okay, so here sin 30 formula is what? Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is BD and hypotenuse is AB and BD is nothing but A and AB nothing but 2A. So here A will get cancelled and we will get 1 by 2. So sin 30 value is equals to 1 by 2. Next cos 30. Cos 30 means here adjacent. Adjacent side is AD and hypotenuse is AB. So here AD. So AD is nothing but here root 3A and AB is nothing but 2A. So here AA cancel and you get root 3 by 2. Next here tan 30. So here no need to simplify anything. Simply here we know that sin by cos is nothing but tan. So here 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2. So 2 cancel and we get 1 by root 3. So tan 30 value is equals to 1 by root 3. And the remaining values are very simple because the reciprocal of these three trigonometric ratios will be nothing but cosecant 30. So cosecant 30 degrees, which is nothing but 1 by sin 30. So here 1 by sin 30 value is 1 by 2. So 1 by 1 by 2 means here 2. Okay. So here secant 30. So that means here 1 by cos 30. So cos 30 value is root 3 by 2. So 1 by root 3 by 2 means here 2 by root 3. So next cot 30 degrees. Cot 30 means here 1 by tan. So here 1 by tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 means here what? Root 3. Okay, so this is the cot 30 value. So these are the values of the trigonometric ratios at 30 degrees. Now we will see at 60 degrees. Okay. So at 60 degrees also we are going to use the same technique in the same diagram. Okay. So here in the diagram angle B is 60. With respect to the 60, opposite side is AD, adjacent is BD and hypotenuse is AB. So sin 60 is equals to opposite means here AD and hypotenuse is AB. So here root 3A is the AD value and hypotenuse is AB, which is equals to 2A. So here root 3 by 2 is the sin 60. Next cos 60 means adjacent is BD and hypotenuse is again AB. So here BD value is A and AB is equals to 2A. So A cancel and you get 1 by 2. So cos 60 value is equals to 1 by 2. Now tan 60. Tan 60 means here sin 60 by cos 60. So sin 60 means here we have got root 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. So here 2 cancel and you get root 3. Okay. So next three trigonometric ratios are nothing but the reciprocal of this. So cosecant 60 means here 1 by sin 60. So 1 by sin 60 means here 1 by root 3 by 2. That is nothing but 2 by root 3. Next secant 60 means 1 by cos 60. So here 1 by of 1 by 2. That means here 2. So next cot 60. So that means here 1 by tan 60. So here 1 by root 3. Okay. So these are the values at 60 degrees. So now we will see at 45. So at 45 degrees, if you want to know what are the trigonometric ratios values, means we need to take isosceles triangle. Okay, I am taking a isosceles triangle ABC and right angle at B. So here I am taking ABC is equal to A and AB is also equal to A. After applying Pythagoras theorem, you will get A square plus A square is equal to AC square. That means after simplification you will get root 2 into A. Okay, so now here these two angles are equal because equal sides, the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. That is one of the property in the triangle. Okay, so these two are the equal sides because we said it is an isosceles right triangle. So that here these two sides are equal, hence these two angles are equal, and by using the angle sum property, here you will get 45 degrees. So here in this case you can use either this angle or this angle too, because both are same, so there is no effect in the trigonometric ratio values by taking this angle or this angle. So now sin 45. So sin 45 means here what, here opposite is AB and hypotenuse is AC. AB value is A and AC value is root 2A. So here AA cancel and you get root 1 by root 2. So sin 45 degrees is equal to 1 by root 2. Next cos 45. So cos 45 means here adjacent is BC, hypotenuse is AC. So AC value root 2 by A, so root 2A and BC value A. So here AA cancel and you get 1 by root 2. Next tan 45, that means here sin 45 by cos 45. So here 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2, both will cancel and you will get 1. Next cosecant 45, that means here 1 by sin 45. So here 1 by of 1 by root 2 is nothing but root 2. Next cosecant 45 over next secant 45 is nothing but 1 by cos 45. So here 1 by half 1 by root 2, that is nothing but root. And next cot 45 degrees. So cot 45 is nothing but 1 by tan 1 by tan 45. So here 1 by half tan 45 is what, 1. So here 1. Okay, so cot 45 value is equal to 1. So these are the trigonometric ratio values at 45. So next we will see at 0 and also 90. Okay, so we will see now. At 0 and 90 degrees. So here what I am doing is I am taking a unit circle. Okay, so unit circle means of radius 1. Okay, so here r is equal to 1. So here this is the x axis and of course x is dash and y dash, and this is 0 means O is the center of the circle, and here with 1 unit radius or unit circle, that means the point here we can take it as 1, 0, because on x axis y coordinate 0 and this is equal to 1. So similarly here we can take here 0, 1 and here we can take as -1, 0 and here 0, -1. These are the points we can take, of course. Now what I am doing means here I am taking one point here. I am taking one point here A, x, y. Okay. So now just draw the perpendicular distance from the point to the x axis. Okay. Now yes. So in coordinate geometry we learn what is meant by the y coordinate and how to decide it. That means the perpendicular distance from the point to the x axis is nothing but the y coordinate. That means y. And the distance from the y axis to the point here, y axis to the point is nothing but the x coordinate, means the value of x. So here this is x. Okay, so now I am taking this is suppose theta. Okay, now here what I found means I found a right triangle OAB, right angle at B. Okay, now here when you apply sin theta, here, what we get here? Opposite is y and hypotenuse is OA. OA is nothing but 1. So y is equals to sin theta. And similarly, when you apply cos theta means here adjacent by hypotenuse. So here x by 1 means here cos theta is equals to x. So that means in the Cartesian plane whenever we have x, we can write x is equals to cos theta and y is equals to sin theta. Okay. So now we will see the trigonometric ratios at 0 and also 90 degrees. Okay. So now this has some measurement, means some angle here. When the angle theta is equal to 0, if theta is equal to 0, then what will happen that we will see. So this is the initial radius or the initial side, and here OA is the terminal side when you are assuming. And when you are making the angle theta is equal to 0, here we are making the angle theta is equal to 0. That means here we have to shift or we have to rotate this OA to this side. So then what will happen means here this point A will coincide to the AC. That means the value of the AB will reduce to 0. Okay. So here then AB length becomes 0. Then what about the length of the OA? So OA length becomes equal to OC. Okay. So now we just apply the trigonometric ratios here. So sin 0. Sin 0 means here what? AB by OA. So here what is AB? AB value is 0. So 0 by anything is nothing but 0. So sin 0 is equals to 0. Next cos 0. So cos 0 means what here? Cos theta means adjacent. Adjacent means here OB by OA. Okay. So here what is meant by OB now? Okay. So here OB is nothing but what? Becomes OC, and again OA is nothing but here what? OA or OC you can write because both will coincide. Yeah, just try to understand here. Whenever the point A we are shifting here, then this B also will coincide with C. That we have to understand. So only here I am writing OB is equals to OC. Okay, so that's the point here. So OB and OC distance will be same when you are shifting this OA to coincide with the x-axis. That means when you are making the angle theta is equal to 0, then OB and OC length should be equal, and of course OA is equal to OC. So here we can write OB also. Okay. So now here which is equals to 1. Okay. Next tan 0. So tan 0 means here what? Sin 0 by cos 0. So sin 0 is 0. 0 by 1 is 0. Next the reciprocal of this. So cosecant. So cosecant 0 means here 1 by sin 0. 1 by sin 0 means here 1 by 0. 1 by 0 means here what? Not defined, undefined, because here the denominator value is 0. So whenever the denominator value is 0, the total value becomes undefined, not defined, or infinity. Okay. So next secant theta. 1 by cos theta. So here 1 by cos theta means here 1. So 1 by 1 is 1. Next cot theta. 1 by cot tan theta is nothing but the cot theta. So here 1 by tan 0 is 0. That means here again not defined. Okay. That means secant 0, and here we have substituted the value of theta is equal to 0 here. So secant 0 is equals to 1, cot 0 is equals to not defined, and tan cosecant 0 is also of course not defined. Okay. So these are the 6 trigonometric ratios values at theta is equal to 0. Now we will see at 90 degrees. So at 90 degrees, so if So when yeah, so when theta is equals to 90 means here we have to rotate this OA towards the y-axis. Then only the theta becomes 90 degrees here. So that means here OA and this point will coincide when you are taking OD. Okay, and next, when you observe clearly, the perpendicular distance AB is nothing but this DO. Okay, and also the distance between the OB will be reduced to 0. OA is coinciding with OB. Of course, OB is also coinciding with AB, and OB value is reducing to 0. Because here perpendicular, when you are shifting here, it becomes 0. It is this line perpendicular is coinciding with the y-axis. So 0. So then what will happen means here OA is equals to AB is equals to OD, and OB is equal to 0. So now just after sin 90, sin 90 means here with respect to theta, first you just identify what are the sides we have and then substitute the values of this. Then you will get the trigonometric ratio values at 90 degrees. So sin 90 or sin theta is equals to opposite means here AB by OA. So here AB, OA both values both are same here. So that means here AB by AB you can substitute and you can cancel and you can write 1. Next, cos 90. So cos 90 degrees means here what? Cos theta OB by hypotenuse OA. OB value is equal to 0 when you are changing theta to y-axis. So OA 0 by OA is nothing but 0. Next, tan 90. Tan 90 means here what? Sin by cos. So sin 90 by cos 90. So 1 by 0 means here again not defined, denominator 0. Next, cosecant 90. So cosecant 90 means here 1 by sin 90. So here 1 by sin 90 means here 1 by 1 is nothing but 1. Next, secant 90. So secant 90 means here 1 by cos 90. So here 1 by cos 90 means here 1 by 0. 1 by 0 means here not defined. Okay, so next here at last we have cot 90. Okay, so cot 90 means here 1 by tan 90, and here tan 90 value is undefined. So undefined means what? It is a largest integer or largest value, not integer, largest value, largest real number or infinity. So when the value of the denominator is very large, the total value becomes what here? It is approximately 0. It reaches to 0. Okay, so cot 90 is equal to 0. Or if there is any confusion here, you have to write cos theta by sin theta. So cos theta 0 by 1. So 0 by 1 means here 0. Okay. So these are the trigonometric ratios values at 30, 40, 60, 45, 0 and also 90. Okay. So these are the very important values. So now we will write all these values as one table and we will see. So sin theta or sin, cos, tan, cosecant, secant and cot. The theta values are given here 0, 30, 45 and 60 and 90. Or else here 30 also we can write as 5 by 6 and here 5 by 4 and here 5 by 3 and 5 by 2. Okay. So in terms of radius and in terms of degrees. So maximum try to adopt this radian measurement because that is important. So here sin 0 value 0 and sin pi by 6 value 1 by 2 and sin pi by 4 value is 1 by root 2 and here sin 60 or sin pi by 3 is root 3 by 2 and sin 90 is 1. Okay, suppose if you are unable to remember what you have to do means here simply you write 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now what you have to do means you just divide both sides with the, just take the square root first, square root for all these numbers, and now divide with 2, just to remember this. Okay, so square root of 0 by 2 means here 0 only. So now square root of 1 means here 1 by 2. Square root of 2 by 2. That means here we can write 1 by root 2, because 2 we can write as root 2 into root 2. So here 1 by root 2 will come. And here root 3 by 2 is there as it is. And here root 4 means here 2. 2 by 2 means here 1. Okay. So 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. So this is a way of remembering the values of the sign. Okay. So now what we have to do is to find the cos. We have to write these values in reverse order. That means here cos 0 is nothing but sin 90. That means 1. Cos 30 is nothing but sin 60 value, means here root 3 by 2. Similarly here 1 by root 2, 1 by 2 and 0. Next, sin by cos is tan. So 0 by 1, 0. 1 by root 2 divided by root 3 by 2 means here 2 will get cancelled and divided 1 by root 3. 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 will get cancelled 1. Next, here denominators will get cancelled and here root 3. And here 1 by 0 means here undefined. Next, cosecant means reciprocal of the sign. So 1 by 0 undefined. Next, 1 by half 1 by 2 means here 2, here root 2, next 2 by root 3 and here 1. Next, secant means here 1 by 1, 1, here 2 by root 3 and here root 2 and here 2 and it is undefined. Next, cot means here 1 by 0 means here not defined and here root 3 and here 1, 1 by root 3 and 0. So these are the values which are very important to solve the basic level of the problems. And to solve the higher level of the problems, we need so many formulas and so many techniques. Okay, so that we will discuss in the future classes. Okay, so that's all about the video. So thank you for watching. Thank you.